Good morning. It is now Saturday, and I got a haircut and you didn't even notice. God, man, I tell you, man, we see each other every single day. Every single day you didn't notice the transition between me getting a haircut and not getting a haircut? That's crazy. It's crazy. Anyway, so today's going to be a super awesome day. The reason that I was so stressed out yesterday with the amount of and it is because I was stressed that the heightened negativity of the podcast and the audio and all that bothered me a little bit more than usual. Typically, I just let it roll off my shoulders, not take the video down and just let it sit there, because there's the majority of you are going to be okay with it. The small minority, which is the one that I listened to, unfortunately, because I was so stressed. That doesn't matter. Let's move on. The reason I was so stressed out yesterday is because I wanted to make sure that today was going to be a free day to do what I want. And since it is that, with my own need and want, I'm going to try to edit the podcast to fix the audio levels. The problem is that they are now on one track and not on three. I don't even know how it works. Bottom line is I'm going to try to cut every single conversation. It's going to take me a long time, but I don't mind. I'm going to have breakfast with the family, and then I'm going to head to my mom's house, pick up a pot of frijoles charros for tonight's festivities for the fantasy football of 2016-17. Holy crap, boys. Oh my God. Fixing this thing? I'm going to tell you one thing. It is because of this error, okay? It is because of this error that I will try my absolute damnedest. I will spend more money if I have to into fixing the podcast audio. Because I don't know what happens between the time where we had it perfect to the time that it doesn't. Because it's saved on a template, right? It's a file that's saved that has 4 audio tracks. Every single audio track meticulously put to a certain level in order to display that. I mean, it was ultimately our fault to not tell Castro to speak directly into the mic and a little bit louder. But again, I don't know what happened in between having a perfect thing, because nothing changed. Mics are on the same thing. They haven't been unplugged. Nothing literally changes. Everything that's saved on a template is saved on a template. We use Audition. I just don't know. Tomorrow I have obviously my friend Edwin. You guys have seen me use some of his music. He has his own studio. He has been dealing with audio like for the past 10 years. He uses Audition more than anything in that. But I'll tell you, sitting here for the past hour and a half, meticulously going through every single one of the. I'm gonna take a screenshot of what my timeline looks like, and every single line that you see, that's me cutting, lowering, taking it up a notch. Every single audio, and it is. And the problem is, I don't know how it's gonna turn out. I just hope that it turns out to be good enough to where people just don't get mad, because. When I had the idea of creating the podcast, we used to have a podcast a long time ago. When I had the idea to create the podcast, I obviously wanted to give you guys the best quality possible. I didn't set out to give you guys just shit, right? And I like to put out good content and good product. So when Hitch told me that the audio was fucked, I was like, oh man, so what did we do about it, right? It was very, very stressful. Today, though, it's not that day. Today is fantasy football day with my friends, and that's, again, the reason I was stressed was because I needed to get all of the work from yesterday out of the way, out of my hair, so I can have a free day to do everything. I don't even know how long this podcast is going to be, because I want to make sure that I enjoy the moment. I don't often get to hang out with my friends, so we do this once a year. It'll be good. All right, let's continue to finish this. I think I have an hour left to edit. Hopefully I can get this done as soon as possible so I can do this. Now I'm gonna be honest here. It feels so weird to have little to no hair. Well, I mean, I still have a lot of hair, but you know what I'm saying? In comparison to the other one, my hair was all the way out of the frame. It was that tall. Anyway, headed to my mom's house right now. I'm gonna go pick up the frijoles charros, and then we're gonna head straight to my buddy's house so we can wait for hours on end for him to get there. And then we're gonna eat some amazing food, and then we're gonna get into the party, drinks, fantasy football, draft. Finally, got to my buddy's house. You guys remember this guy because he fell off of the he fell off the Segway.
I love how.
Look at this picture. That was him. What were people calling you? Blake
Shelton.
Blake Shelton. Anyway, so we're here now. Boom. We got the fire started. The arrachera, you guys have seen that, and then we have the beans, the fire. Why is it bagged up like this? Well, you know, because it's liquid. Anyway, it's in there. Trust and believe. Both of last year's draft picks. Well, 2 years ago. 2 years ago, and then last year, and then obviously we're gonna add on this year's tradition. Tradition is that we're always being late for the last 20 years.
Not today.
They're about to move that shit. Look at that. Oh my goodness. They're so fast, bro. Don't touch it. I dare you. I dare you.
I ain't gonna touch it. Crazy. It's about the size of it. He ain't moving with this shit.
He ain't scared of you. He know.
Fuck that.
He know. All right, so here are the frijoles charros. For those of you who don't know what this, I've shown you guys before what frijoles charros are, but I'm gonna remind you just so you guys can. Wow, it's like Mexican. Okay, so you're familiar with American chili. You know, it's like a bean soup with meat and a whole bunch of. This is the complete, similar to it, similar concept, but it's more of a soup. So just beans, chorizo, bacon, hot peppers. Woo. Oh shit, bacon. Woo. We don't have a name for number one. My Ditka and her butkus, very original. Tangler, because he doesn't know how to fish. Chonito Chonaco, they're gonna win. Watch us on the wall. It hurts pee, I win.
It hurts when I pee.
And then some guy still infatuated with Ernesto. So you Ernesto. Wait, who you got? Who you got? Le'Veon Bell?
David Johnson.
No. Oh, he got Le'Veon Bell.
Oh, Jimmy, reaching. Hey man, I can give a fuck about who y'all pick.
Hey.
Now it's just me and my team.
All right. That's gonna do it for me tonight, boys. The draft was a great success. Maybe this will focus in a little bit. Either way, I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow as usual, as per usual, at the same damn